Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Futures, your premier destination for the latest updates on economic stimulus packages. Today we've got some game-changing news to share. But before we jump into today's updates, ensure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a stimulus-related update. We're here to keep you informed and empowered during these challenging times. Welcome back to the most electrifying channel in the world of finance news, Financial Futures. Buckle up and dive into the epic news about the SSI, Supplemental Security Income, program. Let's not keep you waiting any longer. Today, our focus is on the SSI program, and I'm about to drop a bombshell on you. There's a $300+ raise coming to these monthly benefits, but that's not all. We're about to expose the major discrepancies in this program, and trust me, it's in dire need of serious changes. Imagine this, it's the early 70s, Richard Nixon is calling the shots, and the SSI program is born. Its mission, to wage war on poverty. Designed as the ultimate financial lifeline for older adults aged 65 and under 65 individuals with disabilities, the goal was to lift them above the dreaded federal poverty line. Fast forward 51 years into the future, right here in 2023, and brace yourselves because what we're about to reveal will blow your mind. SSI is no longer an anti-poverty program, it's now a poverty program itself. In the current year, these benefits aren't just below the federal poverty line, they're plummeting a jaw-dropping 30% below it. Yes, you heard that right. Over the span of half a century, we've gone from helping people stay above the poverty line to dragging them down into its murky depths. Now, you might be wondering, how did this all happen? Well, it's not as if they intended to mess things up, but the problem lies in the negligence to update the program annually. The federal poverty line gradually increases by about 5 to 7% each year, but SSI's cost of living adjustments, COLA, are often meager, sometimes as low as 1%. It's like trying to chase a speeding locomotive on a rusty tricycle. Over time, those seemingly insignificant incremental changes added up, resulting in a staggering $301 monthly gap below the poverty line. But here's the glimmer of hope, folks. Congress has finally stepped in with a plan to rescue SSI from the abyss of poverty. One of the main players in this much-needed overhaul is the SSI Restoration Act. This groundbreaking piece of legislation aims to do what should have been done years ago: raise benefits, increase asset limits, eliminate the dreaded marriage penalty, and bring this program kicking and screaming into the 21st century. So, what does this mean for the millions of beneficiaries who have been living below the poverty line for far too long? It means a brighter future, financial stability, and a chance to regain their dignity and independence. It means no more relying on friends and family to make ends meet. It means the return of the original vision of the SSI program, to lift individuals out of poverty and provide them with a much-needed cash allowance on a monthly basis. But wait, there's more. Let's dive a bit deeper into the nitty-gritty details of why this program has gone off track. It's not that they set out to sabotage it, rather, they failed to keep pace with the changing times. The SSI program was supposed to be updated annually, just like your smartphone software. It should have been getting those regular incremental changes to keep up with the evolving federal poverty line. Here's the crux of the issue: the federal poverty line isn't stagnant, it evolves with time. It gradually increases each year by roughly 5 to 7%, and that's where the problem lies. SSI's COLA, which is supposed to be the program's lifeline, has been faltering. It often comes in at a measly 1% or lower. In fact, as of 2023, it's an outlier at 8.7%, a rare occurrence that hasn't happened since 1981, a whopping 42 years ago. Now, let that sink in for a moment. For over 5 decades, these essential COLA adjustments have been absent or, at best, insufficient. Instead of those gradual increases that should have kept pace with the rising poverty line, we've seen minimal changes: $20 here, $30 there, $17 over yonder. It might not sound like much individually, but over time, it all adds up. And here we are with a colossal $301 gap between what people should be receiving and what they're actually getting, amounting to over $3,600 annually. Let's talk about the harsh reality faced by SSI beneficiaries. It's not just about the benefit amounts, it's the stringent rules that make it incredibly challenging to make ends meet. Picture this: you're an SSI beneficiary, and you want to help a friend or family member by handing them a $20 bill or a bag of groceries. Sounds like a kind gesture, right? Well, not according to the SSI rules. You're supposed to report that seriously, reporting a $20 bill or a bag of groceries. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Don't get me wrong, I'm all for following the rules and being ethical. But this level of micromanagement is simply absurd, especially when you consider that SSI beneficiaries are already living with monthly benefits that are far below the poverty line. It's like they're caught in a never-ending loop of bureaucracy that penalizes acts of kindness. But there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon, and it's called the SSI Restoration Act. This legislation, along with other standalone bills, seeks to rectify these issues. It's not just about raising benefits, it's about bringing about substantial changes that are long overdue. Imagine a world where beneficiaries don't have to report a $20 bill or a bag of groceries, where the program helps rather than hinders, and where individuals are lifted out of poverty, not pushed deeper into it. That's the end of today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos on financial futures. Stay tuned for the latest updates on economic stimulus packages, and together, let's build a financially secure future.